It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show. Rap it down, rap it down, beat on. Rap it down, rap it down, rap it down, beat on. Rap it down, rap it down, rap it down, beat on. Rap it down, rap it down, rap it down. Got that money showing up, she get down to the wire. Got me like in a my fire, we gon' take this shit higher, nigga. What? Rap it down, rap it down, rap it down, beat on. Rap it down, rap it down, rap it down, beat. On 85, straight genocide, get a bean pie, you won't pee. See homicide, that's inside, I'm on crease side with my P. I've been penalized so many times, my nigga died in them streets. Learned to bend aside, had to improvise, I set aside my grit. Still the same young nigga with a goal. Ariel got paid for the pole. Campaign on the block with a pole. White tee nigga, fuck them clothes. White man can't stop my growth. Jump man came at my soul. 10 deep at the Chinese store. Jumping scene like Daniel Jones. Tryna break my old habit. Step up financial status. Pull the place in Miami. See the view from my vantage. Niggas taking advantage. Let her came with the sandwich. Let her play with my family. Let it bang from the camera. I'm still haunted by them souls in the river. Even in the dead of winter when it's cold. Never shiver. We could take it to the stage. I'm a stand up solid. Both hands in my pocket. Oh, send me that deposit, bitch. What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well this Friday evening. Now, we got to talk about Lil Baby. He has a new album out, Wham! Who Hard Is Me? I believe that the deluxe is coming out pretty soon. For those of y'all that have already seen the snippet of my album reaction on here on YouTube, y'all saw I wasn't too crazy about the album. You can see the entire album listening reaction on Patreon. All you got to do is join up, or if you're already joined and you haven't seen it, just go in there and check it out. That is the last video that I uploaded in there. We're going to have more Patreon exclusive content on the way very soon, by the way. But yeah, Lil Baby, he seems to be in an interesting space, right? So Kendrick Lamar included his name in Not Like Us, right? The whole Atlanta segment where he's pointing out how Drake is a colonizer, how Drake uses people to get ahead, how he used Atlanta specifically in order to gain a sense of street cred, to also gain credibility in the clubs, you know, because not only was he working with these artists, but he was frequenting Atlanta. He was hanging out with these artists in different areas, so their entourages became familiar with him. So he was definitely, you know, I don't know if he's necessarily using them. I know everybody says that, but just by proxy, he was gaining some sort of credibility, relationships, same thing as he's done in LA in the past, but it seems that, you know, a lot of that LA love has gone backwards for him. But it seems that some of the Atlanta guys are still standing 10 toes down with Drake. They don't want nobody trying to take him off his square. And Lil Baby is one of those artists, right? Y'all know the song. It said, you know, you call Future when you didn't see the club, right? What a time to be alive. All that stuff. The collabs that came from that. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up, you know what I'm saying? Lil Baby definitely brought something to the game at a time where he was turning up. I'm not crazy about his new music, but he had a run. 21 gave you false street cred. He's still working with 21. 21 is still stepping behind Drake. We even have an alleged Kendrick Lamar diss from 21 on the new Lil Baby album, right? Thug made you feel like you were slime in your head. Of course, Drake allegedly, I don't know this to be 100% true, but Drake put money in for Young Thug's legal fees and things that he needed taken care of while he was, you know, incarcerated going through trial. So that's still there. Drake supported Thug throughout the entire trial, kept doing, you know, posts on Instagram stories basically saying, free my brother. He learned his lesson. He even got a song where he says that, right? Quavo said you could be from Northside working with the Migos. 2 Chainz said you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. You're not a colleague. You're a fucking colonizer, right? So, ramping up into the album release for Lil Baby, he did the interview with Charlamagne where he said he didn't like being mentioned in this song. He didn't like being pitted basically somewhere between these two artists because he has a good relationship with Drake, and he felt like if y'all got a problem, y'all handle that problem, y'all can squabble, but leave me out of it. I don't want to be named. I don't want to be mentioned in that because I don't even listen to that type of rap, which I find to be very interesting to say I don't listen to that type of rap.
Still exists.
Yeah.
What was your reaction when you heard Kendrick mention you in Not Like Us? He said Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up in reference to Drake. What did you think when you heard that?
I ain't really into like that side of hip hop, so I don't really, you know.
But you and Drake always had a good relationship. I mean,
Great
Drake helped
relationship.
you a lot.
Great relationship.
Yeah.
So you kind of like it's just with any situation like if you and him was arguing, what the hell you gonna say, but you know?
Like don't bring you in it.
Yeah, man, I don't wanna be having nothing to do with it. I be having, not saying whatever they got going on ain't real or nothing, but I be like I feel like to me like rapping and shit be my work.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want that type of shit at work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what like even you saying like what's your relationship with Gunna? I ain't hear it. I ain't in it for that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I brought that up just because of the music,
Right.
the music aspect of it. Because you know people, y'all made hits together, and some people want that again.
Right.
Now, a lot of people, when this interview hit the net, were wondering, what side of hip hop are you talking about to say you don't listen to that side of hip hop? Are you talking about the beef side, the battle rap side of hip hop? Are you not intrigued by like when rappers diss each other? Although people say that you keep dissing Gunna in all your songs. Do you not listen to the more lyrical side of rap? Right? As a Kendrick Lamar, as somebody who has been a pioneer for the newer generation in terms of lyricism, pushing the envelope on creativity? Are you saying that you respect what he does, but you don't really listen to his music? Because in the past, there's been a few different so-called street artists that have kind of voiced those same sentiments, right? Once upon a time, we had the Meek Mills of the world call Kendrick a weirdo rapper. We had Troy Ave call him a weirdo rapper. We had different type of folks have come out and say, you know, respect to what he do, but that ain't really what we doing, especially when we talk about the context of Atlanta rap. If you're not like really into Atlanta rap, then you wouldn't know just how many Atlanta rappers kind of get traction outside of even the mainstream. Like, of course, you get your Lil Babies, you get your Migos, you get your 21 Savage, you get your Gunnas, or whatever the case may be, but there's still always like for every 5-6 mainstream darling Atlanta rappers, there's 20 that's in the city doing shit, hitting the club circuit, strip club circuit, basically feeding the culture that these mainstream artists are also kind of pulling energy from, right? And then hopefully they'll put the spotlight on them. But that's just kind of how it works in Atlanta. So you could easily listen to like all Atlanta rap and not listen to nobody else. Kind of how West Coast could listen to all West Coast niggas. Same way as New York could kind of listen to all New York motherfuckers. The regional thing has kind of emerged back to what it, not, I wouldn't say back to what it used to be, but somewhat like it used to be, right? Where everybody had their own vibe, their own sound, their own movement. But Atlanta has been kind of losing grip of the mainstream in certain years. Now, I mean in recent years, excuse me. Now, Lil Baby did sell 170 on this Who Hard Is Me project. I didn't enjoy it. Most of the people that I've seen talk about it haven't enjoyed it, but people did check it out to at least give it a shot. Now, with this interview being already in the can, with this conversation already being in the can, we have footage of Lil Baby with a deleted Instagram post where he blows up a Buick Regal that some people are saying looks like the Buick GNX, but of course it's not the same model because there's only so many of them that have ever been produced. But he blows up a Buick Regal
in this promo video playing his new album, and people are wondering, is that a shot at Kendrick Lamar?
What song is that?
Fuck! I was listening to that new Wham tape and my fucking car caught on fire. Fuck!
He went sour, cut the business with crack smoker.
Yo, Dub, what song is that?
Fuck! Fuck!
So at this point, y'all see this card right here. Y'all can let me know, do you feel like this was a coincidence? Do you feel like this was something that was already previously made before all of this came to fruition? Or do y'all feel like this was definitely aimed at Kendrick Lamar? Now, this was a post and delete situation where he put it up. A certain amount of people saw this, and then at a certain point, it was no longer available. Somebody just happened to snag it before it was taken down. I hate that we have a stake ad on this, but you know how that shit go, right? But y'all see the vehicle there. We do know that Kendrick's entire movement right now is about that black Buick Grand National GNX. You know, clearly that's not a GNX, but based on the model, based on the color, based on the angle, based on the way that Kendrick Lamar has utilized this car as part of his rollout, do y'all see parallels there? Do y'all think that this is much ado about nothing, or do you see where people are drawing the connection? You know, because this car is also something that people drive. This would be considered an old school in Atlanta, in the South. So some people would say, y'all reaching, y'all are trying to create beef, y'all are trying to create something where there's nothing. But we also have him voicing his displeasure with Kendrick about putting his name in that Not Like Us song. We also have a perceived diss coming from 21 Savage on Lil Baby's new project. Then days later, we get this promo blowing up a car very similar to the one that Kendrick's been using for his rollout. So do we take that as 3 instances of just straight up coincidence, or is he sneak dissing in his own way because he knows he's not going to be able to get at him necessarily on the mic, but I can kind of poke at this situation without it being too deep? I don't know. Y'all got to let me know. And with that being stated, is Kendrick Lamar officially public enemy number 1 in the hip hop space? Like, he's the champion, but he also seems to be the man with the target on his head, because we already have Joey Badass, who came out a couple weeks ago with his record, Too Much West Coast Dick Licking, The Ruler's Back, all that type of stuff, which has created energy elsewhere, right? We have Daylight jumping back at him. We had Lit Poppy jump back at him. We had Ray Vaughn come out and eviscerate him on his record, right? I'm still curious to see if any other New York artists want to put their bid in to come take up for Joey Badass, or are they going to leave him out to dry on his own while people are jumping on his motherfucking head? I don't know, you know, but we'll see. Or maybe the New York niggas is like, shit, bro, you on your motherfucking own. You gonna diss a whole coast on a song and you think we gonna back you up? No, sir. We like to get money out there. We like to get out there and see they women. There's too much to lose out there if we start fucking around like that, nigga. You chose to jump out with no parachute. Sorry for ya. We shall see. You know? I don't know if Joey Badass and Pro Era are still fly. You know, he just put hands on one of the members. So we still don't know exactly the specifics of what happened with that. So even the people from his own camp, are they standing with him, or are they looking from afar like, shit, go ahead, big dog? Or shit, they might even be looking at the West Coast niggas that's getting at him like, shit, get his ass. You know? Then we got these Atlanta guys with their microaggressions. They're not really coming out saying anything too solid. They're not really, you know, because Atlanta's not known for diss rapping, battle rapping, and stuff like that. We have our own battle leagues out here. I'm an Atlanta artist myself. But when we look at it from the mainstream landscape, you don't see too many niggas out here that really try to engage in public back and forth beef. a lot of the niggas out here in Atlanta really don't fuck with each other, but for the sake of continuity, for the sake of unity and getting this money, they kind of let that shit linger to the side. They don't bring it to the forefront, but people that be out here really know what's going on when niggas be in the club mean mugging each other and not really saying nothing or giving each other fake daps and hugs, mean mugs and shoulder shrugs. But I think it could be very interesting in the year of 2025 if we see these Atlanta rappers coming in, kind of galvanizing, creating some sort of force field for Drake that he could stand behind so that he could come out and talk reckless, make the music that he wants to make, still have the support of the people that he's had supporting him all along, to where he can try to maneuver and recover some sort of normalcy to his career, right? Because it's like, all right, if I at least got my niggas down here that's rocking with me, I got my people over here, I got my Toronto folks, my OVO niggas, like, okay, West Coast ain't really chirping with me right now. Kendrick got that on a stronghold, but at least I know where I can go now. You know, he moved to Houston, so he's got the J Prince and all of them backing him up. They're putting the squeeze on clubs and places out there saying no Kendrick Lamar music better not get played. That Not Like Us song is on the no playlist, right? So he's kind of cultivating a situation where I don't have to be faced with or confronted with this Kendrick situation as much as I did last year, because some of my dogs are coming to my defense. Even if they not jumping off the porch, at least I know the gate is protected, right? Now, the variable that we can't quantify at this time is if Kendrick Lamar is sitting back watching all of this transpire and he starts putting his own play in motion. Like, okay, Joey Badass, New York niggas got something to say. These Atlanta niggas is starting to take up for Drake. We got Future out here, you know, basically saying he ain't got no beef with Drake. He kind of said, you know, Kendrick jumped on my song talking about the big three and I wasn't even included. Maybe I should feel some type of way. Yeah, we know he was joking and playing stupid, but at the same time, what if Kendrick takes it personally to say, nigga, don't play with my name at all? 21, this about your second time putting out a verse that sound like you could be going at me, but y'all gonna deny it. Lil Baby, you trying to put cars similar to mine in your rollout, blowing the shit up. You talking about you ain't like being mentioned in my motherfucking song, nigga. I was trying to give y'all just do, give y'all the flowers while you could smell them. But if you want to throw them down on the ground, nigga, okay, cool. Lil Wayne, the whole situation with Wayne, the Super Bowl, all that shit. We already got GNX. We already saw the type of time he was on with GNX. He was basically still continuing the Black Air Force energy. They say there's another project. They say there's another round. They say he's still making shit. Could be still cooking up as we speak. The whole concept of this GNX shit is him taking this vehicle out. He told us at the top of the year what it was. You know what I'm saying? Taking this motherfucker for a spin and we could run it, we could line it up with anybody. I lift him off his fucking feet and, you know what I'm saying? Duff him out type shit. So I already done made my rounds. Don't make me spin the block in this motherfucker, because I will air this bitch out. Nigga told y'all on Mr. Morale, stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. It could get very interesting. Now, he could take it in stride and just keep going. Like, yo, I'm in the top spot. You know, everybody's going to be aiming at the top guy, but that doesn't mean I have to respond and react to everything. Or he could say, you know what, wait till this next project come out. I've been sparing a lot of niggas for many years. I've had diss records that I had at niggas that I kept behind the raps that I didn't drop. Y'all niggas must really think I'm sweet or something. Let them bitches fly. There's a couple ways this shit can go. Let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider, and I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
Yeah. King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda, we hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer, we come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. With drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some batteries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.